It's like looking up, blasting the sound out your whip and chart, cause it's the renaissance of rap, classical bebop and move back.
My name is Emcee Sick of the fabulous Pseudo Slang. Chilling with DJ Forum and my basketball homies. Pew. You know, it's much like hip hop, you know. There's usually an audience. It doesn't take many things to be able to play basketball. It's cheap. And people go out and play, and we like to play. And also we were at the park, and we met a bunch of hip-hop guys at the park, randomly. Almost every city I go to and I play basketball, I meet some other hip-hop people, some other music people. To answer your question, there's many connections between basketball and hip-hop.
There's no connection between music and sports. It's all bullshit. People are like, oh, but the rhythm of the game. Sports, music, two different things. They could go good together, I guess. I don't know. That's all I have to say about that right now. Next question.
I like that.
You know, the music is heavily indebted to the DJ. The music started with a DJ. And there are a lot of groups who travel around without DJs, and I think that it is a little bit sacrilegious because it takes away the tradition. I often think that hip-hop shows where there is no DJ are kind of boring. It's not acceptable to me to ever go around and tour and perform without a DJ who I can collaborate with.
MCs were originally kind of the hype man for the DJ, and then it kind of evolved. DJ got pushed in back, which is fine. You know, I kind of like it like that, because the true heads can actually like seriously appreciate when you're doing something. And there's so many DJs in the world now. Everyone knows a DJ or has their own turntables, and you know, DJs or claims to DJ.
Or tries.
Yeah, or tries, and that's cool. So I think it's nowadays is actually a lot better than it was 10 years ago for people realizing the artistic effort and contributions that DJs put into the game. A lot of cats bring DJs on the road and they do just press play, or they do just start the next track. You know, that's fine, I ain't knocking that, but that ain't really, I ain't comfortable with that because that's not professional, I don't think. And, you know, you go back to the 90s, a lot of cats would bring DJs on the road and they'd just be acting like they were doing something, but really it's just a DAT tape in the background. Nowadays, you got cats bringing iPods on stage, which just looks completely awful, I think. It's a really bad look.
Mystical, magical, very artistical, giving party people something. Mystical, magical, very artistical, giving party people something funky to listen to. Mystical, magical, very artistical, giving party people something funky to listen to. Oh, hold on, break it down for them.
Speaking of Man Day as a man, yeah, we have some special days. Usually, American football days on Sundays. Usually is days for men to just get crazy, barbecue, drink excessive amounts of alcoholic beverages. Not much different from the Man Day here, except there's many more days per year in the United States. And no, but we don't really have a Man Day that's quite concentrated and so well themed. It seems like these guys are really into being who they are, which is men, and they're really just in the moment, yelling and drinking. Oh, they're also on boats. Even behind you over there, there's boats passing by full of men who are being manly, really trying to take it in and understand what's really happening here. So no, there's not really something like this in the States.
DJ Forum with the cuts and the hip hop, doing it up. You know I rip shop like a frustrated thief. I'm in the place to be. It's like that, y'all. I never ever play racquetball, and most times I play basketball.
You know, people come up and ask you like, oh, do you need to know the VLAN signal, the Wi-Fi signal? Do you need to know the password? Do you need a water? Maybe a tea, maybe some Honig. You know, people just asking you for things you need. And then right before we're going to get on, yo, here's your towels. And they give you towels like before you get on as a hip hop act, like white towels to wave around. And it does strike me as just a little bit odd. Doesn't make much sense. I don't really get it. So I don't necessarily, I mean, I'm not mad at anybody for waving towels around. That's fine.
Hip hop towels, it's a deep subject. I think, you know, they're good as long as they're not just plain white. You need like some polka dot shits on that shit if you really want to go all in. But yeah, if you're using it to wipe your head off, I'm fine with it. If you're using it to wave around, cool, do your thing. Don't wave your towel near me because you might catch a smack in the face.
Whoa.
So, I don't know, that's all I'm saying. Just like keep the towel to yourself. That's all I gotta say.
Despite that, we keep it on till the light of dawn and keep swinging till the fight is gonna extra. And it still got strength and never too shy to speak it length. To be quite frank, come on, you gotta push it up. Leipzig, push it up, sing it. Oh, 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 come on, y'all.
This is the debut of Pseudo Slang on Fat Beats Records, which is the first large-scale release that was put out. The record has done well around the world and heavily touted by many different websites. So some say, although I kind of slightly disagree, but I like the review, that if you took Slum Village and Diggable Planets and formed a supergroup, that this is what you would get.
So this is a new 7-inch released on Think Loud Records out of Leipzig, Germany, produced by Trucker Stroh. And yeah, very experimental, kind of darker side of what we do. The sound on this is completely kind of different for us sonically, so it was interesting for us to record all these songs. We on the A side, we got Cool Letterman. It's more kind of a hard-hitting bass heavy track, some like organic elements mixed in, kind of talking about the state of mankind. And yeah, this is dope shit. We got Debt and Danger on the B side, and we're real excited about the release and hopefully future releases with Think Loud, because it's a exciting little imprint out of Germany, and if you ain't heard of them, peep game.
Throw your hands together, that's the jam. Now clap your hands.
It don't have to be like that all around. So I'm taking the mic back, hit a sound. When I brought it just right back, about 'em with